Spawning up in the top left-hand position as the pink Zerg player, I believe. It is none other than Johnny Rico. And his opponent down in the bottom left, the teal Zerg, it's Matt. Anyone who is watching the Cup on Tuesday will be aware, or anyone who watches my YouTube channel frequently will be aware, that I'm colorblind between grey and pink. Now, teal is only just a slight off tint, but I find it incredibly difficult to tell the difference between pink and teal in StarCraft 2. So these two players trolling me like a boss. Seriously, I find it so difficult to tell the difference. So if I get this wrong, especially in a mirror matchup, if I curl up in a ball and cry, I'll try and remember to switch to the camera feed so you can laugh at me. But I'll do my best. I'll do my best to make sure that I do this correctly. I'll probably be referring to the two players by name, so I hope that goes well. Now, in terms of opening, not too much is happening here. Both of them just going relatively safely. Things trickling along, as you would do, as you would go safe. We've got, of course, spawning pool coming down here first from Johnny Rico. Meanwhile, Matt going hatch first, so no variation as of yet in their opening. But we may be seeing it. Rico, until late, I would never say Rico. I was thinking, telling you Rico, he won't be aggressive early. He'll play it safe. He'll macro up. But it was only, I've got to think now. It was only a while back I was casting him. It may have actually been in WCSE Challengers Qualifier. It may have been something else. But basically, Rico went for some all-ins. Like, really all-ins. I was casting, I believe, with Penguin from My Insanity. We were saying that just like, what? What? That's crazy. That is ridiculous. But yeah, things can definitely be exciting when you no longer know exactly what a player's gonna do, and that's what Johnny Rico's got to now. Is he's not quite as predictable as he used to be, and that's an important thing. But yeah, as it goes, spawning pool, extractor spawning pool, hatchery, basically all getting to the same point. Matt, though, is getting a good chunk more gas significantly earlier. And that earlier gas is going to mean an earlier speed. Potentially could be a speedling all in. I'm trying to remember if we've seen Matt do that before, but for the moment, he's not actually getting down any lings. He's just getting out some more drones. So it's probably not going to be a speedling all in, although he has started his speed. He hasn't pulled drones out of gas, so if there were drones coming out there, that'd be fine. To answer your question, Teddy, my hands they're not huge. I can't like palm a basketball with it, but they are pretty big. Like they are large hands, at least compared to the rest of me. They're pretty big. Yes, this is all going good. Inject's coming down, everything looking safe. Look at this Overlord spread. I even have colorblind mode on, and I can't tell which Overlord is which. They're just sitting there on the minimap. This would be hell for me. The only way I can tell is by actually looking here and going, okay, they changed color. I wish I could force that all the time. It'd be so good, but yeah. All in all, things going good. Not too much exciting to say. Baning Nest coming down. Note the Baning Nests, both are the natural, both to allow the queens to sneaky in the middle of them, just to make them a little bit more safe. All looking good. Zerglings coming out, not too many on either side, I don't believe, so both just going up to 4 lings. Not too much. Rico poking in to Matt's base just to have a little peek and go, okay, what have you got, Matt? And Rico runs away and goes, Baning Nest. All looking good, I know about that. Rico is going to be a little bit behind on the lair timing. His own speed is still not done. He's about to hit, he is actually over 100 Vespian, so he could start lair, but he's actually spending his money currently on getting a Roach Warren down, so this could be a little bit of aggression coming out sooner, especially with those Roaches. May try and end this game before we go into the Mutalisk, and if we don't get the Mute on Muta fights, that'll certainly make this game a little bit quicker, because the downside to going for Roaches is if your opponent gets out Mutalisks, and I'm talking a decent number, so not like just 2, but like if they get out of 8, 10 Mutalisks plus, they can deal with a good number of Roaches, and then if you've gone for that commitment, boom, you've suddenly seen them going, hey, do you know what, I can't deal with this, I can't defend it, I'm probably going to lose. And, well, that's really what Matt's gunning for. Rico, though, 8 Roaches on the way out. He's going to come for the aggression. 9, probably more Roaches will be on their way. following up with some Lings. And for the moment, Matt has no clue. Matt's only detection, or only vision, is going to be from this Overseer. This Overseer is going to see things as the Roaches start heading to his base. It's a bit late. The Spire, it's got another 80 seconds till it's done. The Roach is already out. In comes the Overseer. The Overseer is going to now spot in. This forces Rico to go and engage. Rico has to go for it at this point. He's got 14 more Lings. Matt, though, getting out some defensive Zerglings, getting down some Spine Crawlers, realizes, hang on a sec, this ain't looking so good for me. And, well, all in all, we need to desperately see a good defense here from Matt. A lot of Spine Crawlers on their way. Rico, though, making his way across. The Banelings need to be prioritized down as quickly as possible by Rico's Roaches, whereas the Zerglings need to get some nice detonations. The other important thing of the Spine Crawlers, these are going to really help. The Spire is not near done yet. It's still like just 25 seconds away from completion, plus the time it makes to make some Mutalisks. So up comes Rico, taking out these Banelings, so critically important for him. He's got his way able to snipe those down, not detonating his own Banelings. Some good detonations go down. The Spine Crawlers taking some damage. Rico pushing in. He gets some nice shots off. He's able to prioritize down a couple of these Queens. The Zergling count pretty low at the moment, but Rico reinforcing with more Lings through the back of this. Matt is trying to transfer drones up. The drones getting in on the fight, but look at the positioning of these Roaches. They're just hugged in the corner where they won't take too much damage. The Spire is finished. Matt, very minimal staff though, being forced to try and make as many Lings as possible. He's losing a good number of workers, 8 down already. Johnny Rico continuing on with another wave of units. GG's called, and Johnny Rico is gonna 2-0 Matt here, who was of course Tuesday night's winner.